Hello everyone. Today we will start with a fresh topic known as cell division. So if you can see on the screen that I have shown one image, and this image which I have shown, you can actually see that cell, there is one cell but it is having two nuclei and which are dividing actually. Can you see this? So today we are actually going to see that what is cell division. And so let us first, like, I will actually make a list that what all we are going to see today. Okay, so the very first point which I am going to teach is what is cell division. Okay, what is cell division? And further I will teach that about a cell and nucleus, and what this nucleus is having, like what is present in nucleus. Okay, then I will speak about types of cells. Then fourth point, types of cell division. We are also, like, when we will speak about nucleus, then we will also speak about haploid and diploid number of chromosomes. Then we will see the cell cycle, like how a cell cycle looks. Then we will see mitosis in detail, and seventh point we will see meiosis in detail. So very first point we will start with cell division part. So I hope, like, I hope till here you had, like, you have understood. So we will begin with our first point, that is cell division. So what is a cell division means, um why there is a need to divide. Okay, so let us take a good example of this. I will draw one image, or I will show you one image. So if you will see here, like, I will show one image. Actually I'm taking it from a Google, like from Google. So it's a very good image which we are going to see now. So this is the image, if you can see. So this image, like, you can see that here in the first image there is single cell. There is just presence of a single cell. Single cell. And this yellow color ball is nothing but it is a nucleus. Okay. Then you can see that here there is formation of two nuclei. Nuclei is plural of nucleus. And you can see that slowly and, like, slowly the nucleus are dividing. So here also there is a division occurring. Okay, nucleus are dividing here. And then further if you see that here there is, like, cytoplasm is dividing. We know that in a cell there is, like, there is a nucleus, there is a present of um, a nucleus, set cytoplasm and all. I hope you remember the chapters, like I had actually taught about these things also. So just have a look. So if you can see here with like this image, it shows parts of cell, can you see that here there is something written as nucleus? Okay, and you can also see that the light blue color, okay, means you can see that the light blue color here, this is nothing but cytoplasm. Okay, that is nothing but what? That is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. I hope this is an animal cell which I have shown. Cell division occurs in both plant cells and animal cells. Okay, cell division occurs in both animal cell and plant cell. So I will write this: cell division occurs in both plant and animal cell. This is a very important point which you should know. Okay, so here I was speaking about, I hope you understood that what is a nucleus and what is a cytoplasm. Okay, you can see the cell membrane, you can see Golgi complex, membranes, receptor, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleolus which is present inside the nucleus. And there is a one point which is mentioned, that nucleus is having DNA. I will come to this point. Just have a glance, like just have a look to this image. So here the cytoplasm is dividing. Cytoplasm is dividing. Okay, and then you can see that there is a formation of two cells. Means cell division is nothing but division of two cells. Means one cell is dividing itself to form two cells. Okay, if I want to show a pictorial form, so it will, like, if I want to show one drawing like thing, see, there was one cell, and cell has what? It has a nucleus. So this cell, one cell, we can say as parent cell. So this parent cell divides itself into two daughter cells. This is one cell, okay, and this is one cell. So this is nothing but daughter cells. There is a formation of two daughter cells. So this division of one cell into two cell is known as cell division. Okay, see, we can say according to cell theory that every cell, what I can say according to cell theory, I can say according to cell theory that every cell arises from the pre-existing cell, from the pre-existing cell. Correct? Can we say this? Yes, we can. Here is the first cell, which is a pre-existing cell. It was present earlier, like it was already present before the formation of daughter cells. And from this pre-existing cell, we got two daughter cells. How many? We got two daughter cells. So every cell, the statement which I have written, every cell arises from the pre-existing cell. This statement is from cell theory. Okay, this statement is from cell theory. Moving forward, like we know that when a female gamete, okay, a female gamete, I hope you remember the sign of female gamete. Female gamete is nothing but egg. You had learned this in the lower classes. And a male gamete, which we say it as a sperm. So the fusion of these is known as a zygote, which is a diploid cell. Zygote. So this zygote this is just a unicellular. Okay, this is unicellular. But zygote doesn't remain unicellular. It goes on dividing. Okay, what will happen? It goes on dividing. Okay, dividing, this one cell will become two cell, then four cell, then 5, 6, 7, 8. It will go on dividing. So a unicellular organism, like a unicellular zygote, has to become a multicellular human like us. We all are born from this single celled zygote, and hence we became multicellular. But how we became multicellular? We became multicellular by cell division. Okay, so if we want to know that what like why there is a need of cell, like there is a need of cell division, why there is a need need of cell division, why, if we want to know this why. So the first example I have explained, from unicellular to multicellular, which is nothing but first we need it for growth. Growth means growth means like when we were when we were zygote, and from zygote we became embryo, then from embryo we became a infant after delivery, and then after infant we became a child, then from child we became little bit more elder, like we grow up, like then we became an adult. Okay, this goes on, like we can say first teenage. Okay, teenager, then we can become an adult, then we will become after adult we can go for old age. So this is what is known as growth. The number of cell in zygote is just one, but the number of cell in embryo is not one. There are many cells in embryo, many cells. And then infant, if you will go on seeing, the number of cells increases in our life stage. Okay, the size of our body doesn't remain same from a baby, like when we were a baby, when we were an infant, from now we don't have the same number of cells. Our number of the cells goes on increasing. Why it increases? Number of cells increases because there is a need of growth. So number of cells increases. Understood? So this is the first reason for cell division is known as growth. Okay, and the second reason, like what is the second reason? The second reason is that there is a need for formation of gametes. Now what are gametes? So we know that gametes, you can say that there are two gametes which are actually participating in the formation of zygote. In the during sexual reproduction, they are participating in formation of a zygote, are known as gamete. Like there are two male gametes, two gametes, one is female gamete and one is male gamete. Okay, so in humans we say female gamete as egg and male gamete as sperm. Okay, so this is about gametes. Like for the formation of gametes you need cell division. Okay, so these are like the gametes are actually participating in reproduction. So they are participating in reproduction. Okay, even in plants, even in animals, like in both the places gametes are participating. Okay, you can see the image of like image of egg and sperm here. So the image which is there on the right hand side is nothing but the egg, and the image which you are seeing on the left hand side is nothing but the sperm, egg. Okay, so these are nothing but these are known as gametes which are helping in the production of in reproduction, in production of zygote, means another organism. Okay, if I want to know that what is the next reason that what is the next reason that why the cells are dividing, what can we say about it? So the next reason is that whenever we get some hurt, like whenever there is any damage to our cell. Okay, whenever there is damage to our cell or any, like injury or some like we got some hurt or something, so to repair those, okay, to repair the damage of the body, to repair the damage of the body, to repair the damage of the body, there is a requirement of cell division. Suppose here this is a place you got hurt and this needs to get repaired. So there will be again cell division and this place will get repaired. So cell division is required for repairing wherever we have got hurt. For that purpose, the cell division is required. Okay. Yes. So the coming to the lines which we were discussing, like, so I'm done with the very first point. Okay, I'm done with the very first point, that is this. Okay, this point is done. I will mark with some other color. Okay, this point, this is done. Okay, so let me come towards the next point, a cell. So I had shown you the image of cell. So this is a cell, and if you can see, it has a nucleus, and they have written that a nucleus is having a DNA. Okay, so if I want to speak about the nucleus, see, a nucleus is having DNA. And what is a DNA? DNA is deoxyribonucleotide, nucleic acid. So this is nothing but this is a genetic material which carries all the information, like it is a genetic material which carries all the information from parents to the offspring. Offspring is nothing but the, you can say that offspring is the next generation. Okay, so it will carry information in the form of DNA. It will carry all the characters. Okay, it will carry everything, okay, from parents to offspring. That is known as, like, the transmission is known as inheritance. What is the transmission known as? Inheritance. Okay, the transmission is known as inheritance. So this DNA, like when the cell divides, okay, so when the cell divides, so when cell divides, there is a need of nucleus to divide. So there is a need of nucleus division, and there is also the need of cytoplasm division. Okay, so there is a need of nucleus division, nuclear division, you can say nuclear division, and there is a need of cytoplasm division. Nuclear division is important because it is carrying what? It is carrying genetic material. So there should be like proper distribution of genetic material among the two daughter cells. Okay, next if we will see like the like if you want to speak about the image of, like if we want to see the DNA, so I will put an image for DNA. See, now DNA, when it is present in the nucleus, it is present in some forms. Okay, so it is not directly present like a DNA, it is present as chromosomes. Okay, it is present as chromosomes. So I will attach one image here. Oh, I attached wrong image. Let's give one proper image which I had searched actually. Yes, this is an image. If you can see here, see the thing which you can see here, this is a DNA. Like DNA is double helix. We will study this in detail when we will come towards molecular biology. If you can see here that DNA is getting super coiled. Can you see here it is written that DNA is getting super coiled, and coiling. If you can see, there's a formation of chromatin fiber. Then there is something, histones are nothing but they are known as proteins. Okay, they are the proteins which are helping this DNA for packaging. See, don't go into the details. I'm just showing you that what is a chromosome. So if you will see that the chromosome, so this is the image of a chromosome, and this chromosome is present in the nucleus. Okay, highly packed structure. So if you can see from DNA what all is happening, so from DNA there is like DNA and histones are coming, then there is a formation of chromatin, then there is the formation of supercoiled DNA. So it goes from here, first is DNA as just DNA, then there is DNA with histone proteins, then you have chromatin fiber, then you have supercoiled DNA, then you have highly coiled, that is the chromosome. Okay, so there are 5 steps of this. So I just wanted to show you that how chromosome looks like. You don't need to go in details of it. So if I want to draw a cell, and if I want to show the nucleus, and how I will show the chromosome, I will show the chromosome as this. Okay, so I can show the chromosomes as this. So even like this, like if we want to say like this is the chromosome, what is this? This is a chromosomes. If I want to show like first, there is during the cell division there is first presence of chromatin. So the thread like structure just randomly present, ऐसे ही कैसे भी present है. So this is known as chromatin. Chromatin, जैसे तुम्हारे इफ यू विल सी कि वो धागा होता है, थ्रेड होती है ना, थ्रेड, वो थ्रेड कैसे, अगर वो थ्रेड रील में अच्छे से पैक्ड नहीं हो तो वो ऐसा ही दिखेगा, कैसा भी अरेंज रहेगा ऐसे कैसे भी, तो उसे हम बोलते हैं थ्रेड विच इज नॉट अरेंज ऑन द रील. बट व्हेन अ थ्रेड इज प्रेजेंट, लाइक इट इज अरेंज्ड ऑन द रील, okay, when the thread is arranged on the reel, then we will say it as a packed thread. Okay, okay, I will show you, like let's take a thread. See, you can compare this thread as chromosome. So same way that chromosome is highly condensed structure. Okay, but suppose this thread has opened. Okay, okay, I will show you that also. I will show the image of the thread. So suppose a thread is not coiled, like it's just open, and like there is no proper image given on Google. So what we can do, that I will show you one rough image. See, this is the image. Suppose that the thread is like, they have not opened as a whole, but can you see that how the thread is here? Like, see here, this way. So this way you can say that if the genetic material is present like this randomly, it's not present in organized manner, then we say it as chromatin. So you should know the meaning of chromatin and you should know the meaning of chromosome. Okay, you should know this much. Yes, I hope this much is understandable. So this was about that what is present inside the nucleus. So we are done with the our second part. Now we will come towards what are the types of cells. Okay. So there are two types of cells. So the types of cell. So there are two types of cells. One is known as somatic cells. Stomatic cells means body cells. जो भी cells, whatever cells are present in our entire body, we say it as body cells. But the cells which are known as germ cells, we can also say it as sex cells. So these cells are actually taking, like they are participating in reproduction. So we say it as reproductive cells because they will ultimately go in the reproduction, okay, like the formation of gametes and gametes fusion and all fertilization and everything. So for like as we have two different types of cell, so in the same way we have two different types of cell division. Okay, so for body cells, like if we want the cell division of body cells, then there is a type of cell division known as mitosis. What it is known as mitosis, this is your first type of cell division. And suppose we if we want the production of reproductive cells, or you can say sex cells, germ cells, gametes, then there is a type of cell division known as meiosis. What it is known as meiosis. Okay, so let's come on this part, like what is you know mitosis and what is meiosis, everything. There is a third type of cell division also, which is known as amitosis. We will come to that later. First we will discuss the meiosis and mitosis. I will just show you a small part of it now. See, suppose if there is a cell, okay, before that I think I should speak about the ploidy and all. I have written here diploid, and this I will speak about it. So types of cells I told and types of cell division I told. Now I have to explain this and I will explain this. First I will explain this. Okay, so let's come there where I was. So first I will explain this. Now what is haploid means we represent it as small n, and what is diploid, which we represent as 2n. Okay, first I will speak about this, what is haploid and diploid, and then further I will go. Okay, I will go forward. So see, I will actually show one image for this also. See, so if you can see this one image, I will zoom this. See, like they have shown something diploid and haploid, and I will give you one more image to give you a better understanding. So suppose there is like just one chromosome, like just one copy of chromosome. Okay, so then we say it as haploid. So means it is just one chromosome, only one chromosome, one set you can say, or you can say one copy. Okay, likewise I can say that I have one paper and I have only one copy of this. How many copy? Just one copy. Okay, but suppose I say that I have one more paper, this type of sheet. I have two copies of it. So this is two copies. When we have one copy, then we say it as haploid. When we have two copies, then we say it as diploid. Haploid means what? Just one copy. If I want to say that one copy of chromosome, then I will say what? Haploid, one copy. Like haploid number of chromosome means one copy of each chromosome. Can you see that pink color is having one chromosome, blue color is just one, then green color is one. But on the other side, if you will see towards the diploid, two copies of each chromosomes are present. Okay, there is a presence of these two chromosomes, as like there are two copies of each chromosome. Like if suppose this is one number of chromosome, it is having two copies. Suppose this is a two number of chromosome, it is having two copies. Suppose this is a third number of chromosome, it is having two copies. So here there is a presence of how many copies? Each is having two copies. So we say it as diploid. Each is having only one. See, every chromosome is having one copy here. So we say it as haploid. Okay. So this is about what is haploid and diploid number of chromosome. I hope you understood about this. Now I can, here also if you will see you can very clearly see here that what they are actually trying to explain. See, if you will see here, there are two chromosomes. Okay, here you will see there is just one chromosome. Okay, see here there are two parts, like two copies. So everybody is having two copies, but here there is one copy. Again, one copy means haploid. If there are two copies, then that is diploid. Okay, there is two copies, then it is diploid. Okay, I hope this is very much clear. Now I will come towards the like topic which I wanted to say about mitosis and meiosis. A basic part I will say, but in the upcoming lecture I will take it into depth of it. See, in mitosis, what actually happens if suppose I am taking a diploid cell, and this diploid cell divides into two. Okay, it divides into two cells. How it will divide, I will show. Come on, this is a nucleus. Okay, so first there will be division of nucleus. Okay, so this is a cell, and the cell has nucleus. So there is diploid, or I will just show the nucleus here. And then further, this cell nucleus will be like this. Okay, so they are like dividing. If I go further, so you can see that here the two cells have divided. If I go further on the next page, so what I had shown in the previous page, that there are two nucleus present. So after nuclear division, there will be a cytoplasm division. So the cell will start dividing with its two nucleus. See, there are many steps, but to make it simple, just I am teaching you with normally I'm teaching, but there are many basics. I will teach each topic in depth. Okay, and then finally you will get how many cells? You will get two cells. So first there was nuclear division. Okay, every time in all division there is first there will be nuclear division, and then there will be cytoplasmic division. Okay, so if I want to say that I had taken diploid number of chromosome, so afterwards these two cells will also have diploid and diploid number of chromosome. Means in short, in mitosis what happens, if the number is diploid, then we get the same number of chromosomes like in the daughter cells. So here you will get diploid and you will get diploid. If suppose if you want to, like, if you want to get the exact idea, then I will draw it in, by using the shapes and all. I will take it on the another page. See, let's take one circle. See, so if you can see one circle which I have drawn here, so this is a scenario. See, if you can see, I had taken three circles on my screen. Now I will explain you what is this. See, this is the first circle. It is having two n. It is having diploid number of chromosome, and it is dividing into two cells, two daughter cells. Two daughter cells are formed, and daughter cells are having the same number of chromosomes as the parent cell. As the parent cell. So the number of chromosome, so what we can say, number of chromosomes in number of chromosomes in parent cell is equal to daughter cell. Okay, so number of chromosome is what? It is equal in parent cell and in daughter cell, right? So this is a very important point here, like the number of chromosomes are equal. Yes, the number of chromosomes are equal. If the number of chromosomes are equal, can we say one thing? We can say that, oh, my page got disappeared. Okay, if the number of chromosomes are equal, then we can say that mitosis mitosis is equational division. What we can say, that mitosis is equational division. Now where this mitosis specific occurs in somatic cells. Somatic, soma means body cells. It will not occur, okay, it won't occur in germ cells. And if you can see that the parent cell and the daughter cell, these all are identical. Identical means they look same, and their genetic material, that is 2n 2n 2n, it's same. It is as it is. So we say it as equational division. This is important point. It occurs in body cells. This is again important point. This doesn't occurs in germ cells. This is again an important point. I hope the mitosis basics are clear. Okay, I will teach in detail. Don't worry. Don't feel like this is the end or what. No, this is not the end. We are going to speak in detail. For sure, I will teach you this all things, what is interphase and all. This is a cell division image. If you can see how the cells are dividing, the basics I am teaching now, and then I will go in the detail. Don't worry, we will complete in detail. Okay, see, this is the image of meiosis. let's come towards meiosis. Now what happens is meiosis. Here also it occurs like the cell divides, first nuclear division, then there is a cytoplasmic division. Okay, let's see this. So I have taken one cell which is diploid, and this cell undergone division, nuclear divide. This is the same thing which we had done here. Okay, I'm not repeating this. See, again nucleus will also divide and cytoplasm will also divide. But what is the difference between meiosis and mitosis? How you will understand? Let's see. So here there will be division of the cell. Okay, there will be a division of cell. So if I will show you, can you see this image? Yes, can we see this image? You can see that there are two divisions which occurs in meiosis. How many division occurs in meiosis? There are two division which occurs in meiosis. First is the meiosis 1 and the second is the meiosis 2. Okay, so the first division is known as meiosis 1, you can see on the screen, and the second division is known as meiosis 2, right? So what is this, like what actually occurs in these two divisions? That's what we are going to understand right now. So let's speak about it. Okay, let's speak about this. I will show you one image. Let's see one image first. Which image is to be taken? I have got a very good image. Let's take it first. Okay, first I will show you one. I will first speak about the, where is that part? This is the part. So in the first division, what actually happens is, instead of we getting the same number of chromosome, here we don't get the same number of chromosomes. What actually happens is we get half the number of chromosome. What we get half the number of chromosome. Half means 2n into half is equal to n. So this half the number of chromosome is haploid. So in the first division we get haploid number of chromosomes. Okay, so the very first division in meiosis 1, we get the haploid number of chromosome. Okay, and this is known as meiosis 1. This is known as meiosis 1. Then what actually happens in meiosis 2? Meiosis 2, this n actually give rise to two cells. This one cell will give rise to two cells, and here also this one cell will give rise to two cells, and the number of chromosomes in this and the daughter cells will be same. Okay, so here we can say that till here, like, there is a change from diploid to haploid. So this is nothing but meiosis. In meiosis, what happened? In meiosis, there is reductional division. What we say, there is reductional division. Means the chromosome numbers get reduced by half. Like here, if it is 2n, so it will become n. Here also n. But in meiosis 2, what happens? There is this, like, if there is here n, this will also be n. How? Why? This occurs because we say that meiosis 2 is same, like somewhat similar to mitosis. Means in meiosis 2, if there is n number of chromosome, then you will get n number only in the daughter cells. So I hope you understand this. If here there is diploid, we get two haploid cells, and in meiosis 2, these haploid cells again produce haploid cells only. So this is a difference between meiosis and mitosis. So here we get total 4 cells with n number of chromosomes. But in meiosis, we got how many cells? We got 2 cells. How many cells we got? We got 2 cells with diploid number of chromosomes. And there was no part 1, part 2 in mitosis. But in meiosis, you had part 1 and part 2. Can you see? I hope you can see this. Can you see? Here I have written number 1. Here I have written number 2. Okay. So this is meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. We can say that in meiosis 1, 2n converts to n. Okay, that is actual reduction. This is what? This is actual reduction. And in meiosis 2, this is like similar to mitosis. So what we say to mitosis, we say it as equational division, right? Equational division means what? If there is n, you will get n, same number. If there was 2n, here you will get 2n. So we say it as equational division, where parent cell, number of chromosome in parent cell and the number of chromosome in daughter cells are equal. Can you see? I have written here number of chromosomes in parent cell is equal to number of chromosome in daughter cell. I hope you can see the equals to sign. So this is about the basic which I have taken from the beginning till now. So we are done with the basic part. I taught the cell division in basic and what and all. So in the next class, we are going to tackle with these 3 topics: cell cycle, mitosis, and meiosis. We are done with the basics of meiosis and mitosis, but there are some stages and all which I will explain you in the upcoming class. I have taken a basic class for those who want to just know the basics. Okay, like people who are in 12th standard, they just need to know the basics, like if there is diploid cell, it's forming 2 diploid cells, then we will say this as mitosis. Okay, mitosis. And if suppose there is diploid cell which is forming 2 haploid cells, and again this haploid is forming 2 haploid cells, so this way we say it as meiosis. This is what is required in the reproduction chapter and all. So for that, if you are saying, then you can move till here. But if you want to understand meiosis and mitosis in depth, then do watch the upcoming lectures. This is a part 1 series. We will come with the second and third lecture. There will be total 3 to 4 lectures only for this chapter. So I hope today's class you find it useful. Just go through the lecture. We have discussed these many parts. Okay, and in the upcoming class, I am ready with the upcoming class parts also. We are going to study cell cycle. Can you see the cell cycle? This is a cell cycle which we are going to see in the upcoming class. We will see, okay, this diagram we are done with it. Okay, I had taught that in mitosis there is diploid number of chromosome, then you get diploid and diploid, means there is the same number of chromosomes, so we say it as equational division. Okay, but in meiosis what happens? You have diploid, then this becomes haploid, and again you have haploid. So we say it as reductional division. Okay, and this is the cell division. I showed you my meiosis here. I told you that meiosis is having meiosis 1, it is having meiosis 2, and this leads to the formation of gametes. Okay, this is a point which I need to write it here. So the way I had written for mitosis, I will mention it for meiosis also. So see, meiosis is nothing but reductional division. I told you how it is a reductional division. Okay, and this occurs in germ cells. We can say reproductive cells, means this actually helps in the formation of gametes. So your gametes, like egg, sperm. Gametes means what? Egg in female, sperm in male. This gets formed. So this is important, and this so there is no division in somatic cells. Meiosis never occurs in somatic cells. Okay, so this is about the important points I have marked here. You should know these points, all the important points. They participate in gametes production. Okay, so I hope today's class you find it helpful, and we will meet in the another class. Thank you for watching the class, and soon we will come with um, with the cell cycle for the parts, and we will take mitosis and meiosis in detail. So till then, keep watching, keep learning, take care.